Welcome to the Pole Nation. It is Lambo at Lambo's World of Sports, presented by Sideline Sports Network. Yes, Sideline Sports Network. We're going to be talking about some NBA. There's a possibility that the Clippers are looking to explore Paul George's trade clause. There's a possibility they're going to trade him in the offseason, starting July 1st is when free agents can start. And teams can probably start talking to each other about 3 days before July 1st. But this is going to be pretty tough. If you trade Paul George and try to look into the value, do you get rid of Kawhi Leonard as well? Now, Paul George hasn't really played this past season. He has his own podcast. I think it's called P or something like that. I'm not really sure what the name of it was. The episodes come out every Friday or every Tuesday. So Paul George does have his own podcast. I like Paul George as a player. I think if you're the Clippers, you do look to rebuild and get rid of Paul George and Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard has been having knee problems all the time ever since his time at San Antonio. Paul George is always hurt as well. So I don't see any point in keeping that squad. If I'm the Clippers and I'm Ty Lue, I'm going to rebuild. I'm going to rebuild with new players. I mean, they lost to the Suns in the playoffs in the first round. They made it competitive. They had Russell Westbrook, who was, I think, traded from the Lakers this past season. They had Terrence Mann. They had Batum. They had some. They had some guys that really stepped up this past season. They weren't bad, but I think the Clippers want to try to compete for championships. And I think the championship window has closed every time Kawhi Leonard and Paul George get hurt. So if I'm them, Paul George and the Clippers, I would explore the trade value and go somewhere else. I think the owner is very, very impatient. Also, the Clippers are building a new arena. I don't know if it's going to be coming out this past year or the next 2 or 3 years. I know they're building a new arena, so they have high hopes and futures for their plans. But the Clippers have not really been competitive since whatever. All the Clippers are known for doing is saying they're beating the Lakers, but the Clippers will never win an NBA championship. So my opinion on this one, trade Paul George, trade Kawhi Leonard. I wouldn't be shocked where. Now the value of the trade is gonna be very, very different. Just because number one, what do you trade them for? Now, if you're a team called George Kawhi Leonard, I think they're worth about 2 first rounders and an extra player. So, for example, if you trade with, let's say the New York Knicks give up about 2 first rounders and maybe you're not giving up Jalen Brunson, so it'll be maybe possibly Emmanuel Quickly or R.J. Barrett or a Julius Randle, and one of those threes would be a good trade clause. But if you trade for them, you have to give at least about 2 first round picks. You're going to have to be very aggressive. Now, I don't know which team is very aggressive, but there is a former rumor that they're trying to trade with a former rival. So it looks like the Clippers could possibly trade in with the Lakers. But the question is, who are the Lakers going to give up? What, Austin Reeves? Or I don't know. I mean, they're going to give up somebody pretty big. So that's if they're trading value with um, the LA Lakers. That's a possibility. Thank you to the Pole Nation. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Watch the videos and watch the best content out there at Lambo's World of Sports, presented by Sideline Sports Network. Also, don't forget to check out the CFC, the Coaches Clinic, presented by Troy Taylor. That has been blowing up, so catch on to that. Don't forget, Totem Pole makes it better, getting better. We are the low man on the totem pole, and we will be catching you later on for more content at Lambo.